If you know what's good for you, don't set foot outside this spaceport. It's practically a war zone. I'm Minister Plenid with the Republic's Diplomatic Corps. I was almost killed out there. The Kintan Kings gang controls this part of Nar Shaddaa. They're violent and well-armed Niktos who hate the Republic. The gang attacked me right out on the street in full view of everyone. My bodyguards were dead before I knew what was happening.
Where can I find these killers?
They're still outside, but I have worse news. The murders aren't the worst of it. My bodyguards all carried Republic passcodes, and now the gangsters have them. With those passcodes, the Kintan Kings can slip right through our security. We'll be defenseless.
How much are those security passcodes worth to you?
I suppose trusting a mercenary I've never met before is better than the alternative. If you recover the security passcodes from the Kintan Kings, I promise you'll be compensated. Just not by me. The Kintan Kings who shot my bodyguards are still outside the spaceport. They have the passcodes, I'm sure of it.
Oh, this is a disaster, Barish. How can I deal with enemies who don't negotiate?
Ya power golka, toroni kuna wa wunda donko.
They understand getting smacked down, I can tell you that.
Nakma noya choski nawi kuchuzu, yo mata chitoya.
Minister Planet sent word you were bringing our security passcodes. The Republic is in your debt. I'm Ambassador Averdon. This is Barish Fenak Toril, one of the system's most prominent business leaders. Welcome.
Chilista chanaga wanin chikospa ini kudade.
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
I'm afraid we're at war with the underworld. My mission is to establish strong Republic ties on Nar Shaddaa. We need its technological assets to defend ourselves against the Empire. Nar Shaddaa's leaders sold us an entire sector to use as our base of operations. Unfortunately, it's overrun with Kintan King gangsters.
Nar Shaddaa isn't known for its law-abiding citizens. No offense, Hut.
The Kintan Kings want us out of their territory, and they're winning. A Jedi who was helping us was found butchered in the open street. Those gangsters did horrible things to him.
Why can't things be easy? Just once.
It is an inconceivable tragedy that such a strong young Jedi could die so easily. Morgukai are an Icto cult. Jedi hunters trained to resist the Force.
Personally, I think the Force is overrated.
In this case, you may be right. The gangsters' attack on Minister Plenid was a diversion. Their true goal was hijacking a Republic military freighter carrying cybernetic combat implants. We don't need Kintan Kings with enhanced speed and strength. When you have the implants, take them to an arms merchant named Nurculus. He secretly works for Barish.
Welcome to Nurculus Arms. If it shoots, stabs, fries, or detonates, I stock it. I see you've got Barish's combat implants. He'll be a happy Hut. What's a mercenary spacer like you doing for the Republic's top ambassador?
The pay's good, and I've got expenses to cover.
I'll just bet you do. One thing's for sure. The Mountain won't be happy when he finds out what you did. That's what they call the Kintan King's leader, by the way. The Mountain. 3 guesses why.
Gangsters like to sound tougher than they are.
In this case, it's no exaggeration. Saw him once. Wish I hadn't. Only thing the Kintan Kings fear is the Mountain. He's everywhere, all the time.
People who rule by fear always have a vulnerable spot.
Just be careful that you don't trigger an avalanche when you hit the Mountain's weakness. Say, since we're being so cordial and sharing, maybe we can discuss a little side business. Those combat implants are first-rate merchandise. We could, score a sweet profit selling a few in the black market.
Do you make a habit of cheating your employer?
Of course not. That would get me killed. I only profit when opportunity knocks. I'll tell Barish the Kinton Kings used some combat implants before you raided them. He'll believe me as long as you don't disagree. What Barish doesn't know won't hurt him, and that'll make us richer. Sound good?
Consider me signed on.
Great. Hey, that's Barish on the holo. Just play it cool. Bad news, boss. Couldn't get back all those combat implants. The Kinton Kings must have used a few.
Ya power golka, Doroni kuna wawunda dongo. Chiliska dananga ime chaijo, ronchika.
We intercepted a holo message ordering the Kinton Kings to protect their slave market. They're selling kidnapped Republic citizens.
You're completely sure now?
Our people have been disappearing for weeks. I thought they were being murdered. But now we know better. Some of the kidnapping victims are Force-sensitive children who are passing through here on their way to the Jedi. I shudder to think what those criminal scum have in mind for the children.
That's gonna end badly.
The Sith Empire is always looking for new children to train on Korriban. Barish believes the gang's slave market is in the ruins of an old casino.
Bumicha kulka, dumaji, taus azalas uval.
Whoa, try to calm down.
There is no need to discuss this further. Please hurry. Free our people before it's too late.
Kuta chuta, kasuyali kulira, kanki kum. Una gutaka pola kupito opera, jiruni pibuka.
Any man who talks about himself in the third person is clearly an idiot.
Chechopa kuma ni umpi put malia bedwana ni bobo. O grani tampio da pushi umpa, putula musta.
I'm shaking in my boots. Promise.
Umpa hupa, chikilia umpasa do biska. Choben I kafstuan bile jihulo kuta. Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño, liz di woto.
I'll be there as quick as I can.
Taus azulas uval tumi chakulka dimaji. Chanus na, asubwi mota uipa, muja do chalka. Ai tutamishka jiholokuta. Kutogi kumpa, jiji no lia makechisa.
Why didn't someone tell me the mountain is 5 ugly freaks?
Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño, liz di woto. Chaskruni do pat kurira, do kanki kung. Kabano tase makipuna, mali tuta odmishka. Gula woska, wabo nutskre uka tekalia.
When you're dead, Barish has some explaining to do.
No shuda mi pikasa. O bagthra wanawaga mi punawa dweduipe. Ortanoma gipawado. Wawawanga, tusne wanawa, tablota wijawa. Gadwa chine kuhiga, anulio uka kisa spina perupa. Cha porco udmangisa, mitisa rota kopara.
I sincerely have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, honest.
Koptulia tobota wanawangi snemo, poya tukadanga. Chilis kachanagawa ni chicos pa inikudade. Ninga kituita, nimo tanuv ayola, tanque kuta.
I get the feeling you're not telling me everything.
Cha porco udmangisa, mitisa rota kopara. kulira do kangi kun kaskrong chidopan. Bumicha kulka do maji taus azalas uval.
I've already forgotten what we were talking about, Barish.
Kichkra uba udre te jata. Chiliska dananga ime chaijo ronchika. Chonki salamanana toba.
Word is spreading of the so-called Mountain's defeat. With their leader dead, the majority of the Kintan Kings are scrambling to leave our territory. We've won.
Those gangsters will think twice before they mess with us again.
And you fought them off without benefit of military training or a lightsaber. Impressive. The Republic truly can't thank you enough. Please, accept this token of our appreciation.
Bumicha kulka dumaji taus azalas uval.
Oh, Barish, you're much too generous.
I deserve this, and you know it.
I agree completely, of course. As you're among the few people I can trust here, would you take on another matter? A local man named Ilox has requested Republic assistance in the Red Light sector. If you find yourself there, please speak to him.
The name's Ilox. I'm a freelance private investigator. We need to talk. You've got a reputation for being an enlightened sort of mercenary. Hope it's true. Someone from the Republic needs to know what I've stumbled onto, in case I get disappeared.
What, am I supposed to guess?
There's bad business going down at Club Euphora. So some Republic fleet officers go in, but they never came out. I decided to snoop around. Made it to one of the back rooms. It was full of slave cages.
What's the big deal?
I usually don't blink twice at that stuff either. Plenty of places have worse. But that's not all I found. Club Euphora has major security. Way above normal. The guards are boosted with combat adrenals and cybernetic implants. Whatever's happening, it's worth killing to keep secret. Somebody needs to rescue those officers.
Dying wasn't on my agenda for today.
I'm betting you can handle those thugs. Besides, you'll have the element of surprise. I've done all I can. The rest is up to you.
Thank you. I'm Lieutenant Rail, of the cruiser Coruscant Flame. I don't know who you are, but you just became my favorite person in the galaxy. Blast, I could barely see straight. They pumped me full of... something. Makes my face numb.
Does the person responsible have a name?
Never heard any names. Most of these people don't even speak basic. These cute little dancers brought me and my shipmates here to blow off steam. Next thing we knew, the dancers were gone. Guards beat us half to death, threw us in these cages like animals.
Did they ever say what they wanted with you?
I'm not sure. But I think these people work for someone else. They smuggled us out one by one in waste containers. Nobody came back except for a gunnery ensign. He was different. Didn't even recognize me. Wherever they took him, something terrible happened.
Time to go, Lieutenant. You ready to run for it?
I can make it out on my own. You need to find the others. I heard the guards mention the quarantine zone. I think that's where they took the others. Please, you have to save them.
You're making my life really complicated, pal. But I'll go.
Thanks. Watch yourself in the quarantine zone. They don't call it that for nothing. Thanks for busting me out. I owe you one.
Good evening. Dr. Charnicus at your service. The Empire clearly overestimated its security personnel. That or you're a Jedi in disguise. This seems an opportune moment to reveal that I am not Imperial. I merely worked for them.
They what? Kidnapped your family? Planted explosives in your head?
Indeed, I was a prisoner of circumstance. Give me a moment, and I'll revive the good Captain Trezine, and I'm sure he's eager to speak with you.
What? What's going on?
You've been rescued. Isn't that wonderful?
I don't know how you pulled this off by yourself, but thanks. They killed everyone but me.
I freed Lieutenant Rail from Club Ufora. He sent me.
Well, I'm glad he made it. What happened here was beyond horrifying. This lunatic doctor's been tearing our bodies apart, grafting pieces onto Imperial spies so they look like us.
A combination of surgery and genetic splicing. Amazing procedure. I'm the first to successfully perform it.
You are one messed up individual.
It's not nearly as awful as you might think. The subjects feel no pain. The Empire was secretly replacing Republic fleet officers with its own agents. Men enjoying their shore leave made perfect targets. The Imperials wanted saboteurs throughout the Republic's warships. They planned to destroy the vessels from within.
You must have inside information to know that.
The facility's commander was quite forthcoming, at least with me.
You deserve to die, monster.
But let's not be hasty. I'll gladly offer my expertise to the Republic. Think of all you could do.
To infiltrate the Empire? Well, I guess I'd go along with using this filth.
The only thing we should do with this horrible man is lock him away.
You're right, of course. I'm not thinking too clearly right now.
Oh dear. You people are passing up a golden opportunity.
I'll escort this sicko to my superiors for punishment. Thanks for all your help.
Tell all your friends about me.
I won't forget you.
Heard there was quite a rumble in the quarantine zone. Guessing that was you.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Sounds like whoever was making trouble for the Republic is out of business. Good. I'll be sure to steer Republic people away from Club Euphora from now on. Take care. And if you get a chance, an old friend in the industrial zone could use someone like you. His name's Gannick.
A non-human who's avoided the Empire's takeover. Most of us don't have that distinction. I'm Gannick. Foreman's my official post, but most of my time spent organizing the Resistance. First the Hutts, now the Empire, you know?
What's happening now?
There's a chemical plant nearby. Sources say the Empire's designing toxins to kill specific sentient species. I sent an agent to dig up intel, find out what they're planning, but she's gone missing. The plant is crawling with Imperial guards, so infiltration's not an option. I need an assault on the plant, head on. We need to get into their mainframe, see what the Empire's plotting.
I wasn't planning to live forever anyway. I'm in.
Be careful. Their defenses are strong, even for you. Find the plant's mainframe. Plug this data scanner in, and I'll get remote access. We'll find out who exactly the Empire's planning to murder with their chemicals. I've got access. Excellent. I'll have this security down in no time. Take a minute to rest. Must have been tough fighting through their defenses. Just another second, and... there! I'm in. Here we are. Everything about the toxins, what the Empire's doing with them, and... these... chemicals. The Empire's using them to kill every Evokai on Nar Shaddaa. Probably a favor to the Hutts.
Look, just cut the crazy talk.
Looks like these chemicals are used at some kind of extermination factory run by a Commander Vergust. I need you to storm that factory and shut it down, now!
Dying wasn't on my agenda for today.
Please, Evokai are being murdered as we speak. You've got to assault the Empire's slaughterhouse now!
Let me get back to you.
Don't be long. Those Evokai depend on you. Get inside the extermination factory, then find some way to shut it down.
Nice moves. Thought I was gonna be sick if those Imperials touched me one more time. I'm called Abyss, Republic agent. Gannock send you?
You're the one he sent into the chemical plant?
That's right. Didn't think he'd find a replacement so fast. Verghost, the commander here, he's a real monster. Once you hit the chemical plant, he stepped up the slaughter. Now Verghost's holed up in his command post, killing Evokai as part of his genocide program. You've got to take him down.
You're right. I'm the only one with the skills to end this atrocity.
Just back up those words with action. I'll get us some Republic support. Now hurry! Stop Verghost, and his genocide program's toast.
My work's nearly complete. You can't stop me. No one can. Soon you'll just be one more dead alien I'll add to my count.
You're finished, Verghost. Surrender while you can.
My progress can't be slowed. How do I explain this to a Republic lackey? Aliens are weak and impure, a blight on the galaxy. I'm carrying out the Emperor's will and gaining key alliances. This is only the beginning.
An entire Republic battalion's outside, waiting to attack. Stop this.
Your supporters are few and weak. I'll exterminate them too once I'm through with you. The Empire's invested decades into this operation. It doesn't end here.
Shut up, Verghost. You're finished! What are you waiting for? Kill the monster!
Wait. I know everything about the Empire's other extermination factories. You can't afford to lose me.
He's bluffing! Kill him!
She's a fool. Surely you'll earn a reward for my capture.
This is for all those you've murdered.
No, you can't.
Serves the scum right. I'll have my men clean up this mess.
The Republic troops just contacted me. You've taken the factory, and Calda, where is she?
Over here, Chief. Your buddy sprung me. Killed Commander Verghost, too. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Stop. You're making me blush.
Don't be modest. Could have used someone with dirt on the Empire, but at least he paid for what he did. I've got to take off. The factory's survivors are coming in now, and they need my help. The Evokai are in your debt. You've given us the strength to keep fighting for our home.
Gannock's right. You should be proud. Now go on. I'll take over from here.
Manalanyang Perlo, Amka Kalami, Nayakira Lebua.
Keep your voice low. These buildings are abandoned, but Imperial probe droids do sweeps periodically. Zan Loren, Republic Intelligence. Thanks for checking in. I've heard you've made yourself a hero to some of the alien refugees around here. Care to try your hand at a prison break?
If they throw someone into a place like this, there's a reason.
For sure. Believe me, the Hutts don't warehouse people who can't serve them anymore. This is about the Empire. The atrocities they hide behind Nar Shaddaa's neutrality. This is Shadow Town. Prison city filled with the Empire's worst assassins and madmen. Kept on ice till Papa Sith needs them.
Why would we release Imperial prisoners?
It's not just Imperials who wash up here. The Empire holds prisoners of war, our men in the worst of this whole mess, Camp 27. We know they're holding Akodomi here, one of the Jedi heroes of the Battle of Sullust, and we want him back.
Sounds like a worthy goal. Now what are the odds?
In a word, bad. The security in Camp 27 is tighter than I've ever seen. Their access codes are in parts, split among teams of guards so no one enters alone. Every few minutes, they swap out the entire code.
I'll kick in the front door and we go from there.
I think that's beyond even your capabilities. You'll need to find the camp wardens when they're outside the shields. Get the codes from them. The whole thing mine. No one man's got more than one part.
These Imperial torturers will taste real pain.
Just don't drag it out. You need to bring those codes back to me so I can get it imprint. In case you don't make it out again. Good luck, and go quickly. If the codes change before you're in, we're lost.
I've got the codes.
All right, just let me scan them. If this doesn't work, at least our techs have somewhere to start the next time.
What do you mean, doesn't work?
I won't lie. This is dangerous. No one's ever come out of Camp 27 alive. But I can't think of anyone who'd have a better shot. The codes will only be good for a little bit longer. Hurry and use them to get inside, then access the security console, and let me know you're in. If you can pull this off, you'll be rescuing a true hero of the Republic.
Hang on. The slices are trying to tap the line. God, that's fantastic. I can't believe you made it into Camp 27. On your own, I mean. We've gotten plenty of guys in the other way. Don't let it go to your head, though. There's no telling what the Empire's hiding in there.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
Yeah? Talk to me again when you're done. Now, we've got no specs on this place. Nothing. Anyone in the cells, assume they're one of ours and spring them. Your main target is Akko Domi. He's a Jedi. Led the rescue effort on Solace that kept the Empire from enslaving half the planet, but got caught himself.
Am I on my own in here?
I'll do what I can, but we're past the window. We can't get anyone else in until you shut the whole place down. I'll send a team to wait outside the shields. They can back you up if you need it on the way out. Good luck.
Please don't kill me. I can help you. Whatever you're looking for, I can find it.
I've come to free the Jedi.
Akko Domi. Are you really asking to... never mind, that's who you want. I can summon him, no problem. Right here. Now, I'm just going to wait over...
Who comes before me? I am Akko Domi, the Lord of Camp 27. No one seeks me out. Soldiers beg with their final breath to perish, rather than to look upon my face.
I guess welcome home isn't gonna cut it.
A two-credit criminal playing hero to mask your own inadequacies. Do you dream of the Republic pinning a badge to your breast? I've been here 6 years. I've seen your Republic heroes turn on each other like dogs for a scrap of meat. I've seen human nature at its core, and there is no light there.
Don't judge every man by your own weakness.
There has never been a captive here so noble he did not eventually succumb. How long do you think you'll last? Slaughter her, my students! Slowly. You liked that. I feel the darkness in you. The joy you felt at my apprentices' deaths. Will you kill me as well? Or does your hatred demand more? Would you rather see me scream? Draw it out for days while I beg you to end it?
I hope it's painful enough for your tastes.
Just as I would have said.
We've long had a slice into the intercom at Camp 27. I heard everything. Akko Domi is still called Savior by so many people, but he had so much evil inside him. I'm glad he's dead. Now no one needs to learn about his fall. He can be remembered as we wish he had been.
Makes you wonder if any of the people we call heroes actually are.
Akko Domi was a true hero once. What happened here doesn't undo that. Thank you for shutting down that factory of horrors. There are free men of the Republic who'll bless your names each night. We will turn this place. I swear it. Nar Shaddaa must join the Republic, so the Empire can never hide such monstrosities again.